do you handle guests when they come closer to you, especially you being a male?
कहाँ से लाए हो ये सवाल?
कभी आपके साथ ऐसा हुआ है कि आपने बजाना शुरू किया हो, then suddenly you realize that यार कोई आ ही नहीं रहा है फ्लोर पे?
बहुत अच्छा प्रिपेयर करके आई।
आप आते रहा करो यार।
Give me a comb.
Do you relate with trends like boiler room or coffee rave parties, especially in the wedding space?
Rave is just a place where people go to listen to music and be themselves and enjoy. It does not always have to be associated with negative things.
Why most of the DJs fail in this era?
लोगों को तो आज Instagram पे फेमस होना है। People want the next viral reel. नहीं मजा आ रहा तो मैं कुछ और करूँगा. I'll go join my father's business.
There are people who are very good at their craft, but they're very shy.
Put your hands up. Move it from here to there. Only knowing this is not enough.
Never listen to those songs which you want to play.
Sometimes it is important to completely shut yourself down and give them what they want.
How much a DJ makes in terms of money in India?
Good DJs today earn as much as
Can I please become a DJ? I'll do everything. Do you believe in mental health or not?
I have a small band who are slum kids. They've started a thing called Indo Weddings.
Wow, tell me more about this.
बहुत अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं. These people help me to stay alive.
He did not play anything which makes us happy.
A red eye from the groom that please ship this song.
Yeah.
I don't want this song.
Sometimes वो memory X की भी होती है. Have you ever had someone control your console and say that आज तो भाई बजाएगा बस?
Let's do a jam together, brother. This is brilliant.
You played for stadiums, you played for IPL, you played for big celebrities. Is there anything which is more sacred than weddings?
You should call yourself voice of the weddings.
जो वेडिंग्स में या किसी इवेंट्स में प्ले करते हैं, क्या वो सिर्फ एक प्री रिकॉर्डेड सेट के साथ आते हैं एंड दे जस्ट एक्ट दैट दे आर प्लेइंग?
You've hit the nail on the head. Answer to your question is
I never knew this side of you. Hey guys, welcome back to Where FM India, India's first wedding podcast, season 2, where we bring you the stories behind the celebration. Today's guest is a name that's been setting dance floor on fire for over 2 decades. DJ Siddharth, with 28 years of experience, 2,000 plus weddings and performances at massive stages like the IPL, ICC World Cup and international events across London, Sri Lanka, Dubai. He's more than a DJ. He's a movement known for mixing soul into sound and turning music into memory. DJ Siddharth is the artist who reads the room, redefines the vibe and reminds us why weddings are India's truest stage. So in this episode, we go beyond playlists and speakers. We talk legacy, boundaries, burnout, and finding yourself through music. So let's dive into the story behind the console with one and only DJ Siddharth. Hi Siddharth.
hi.
How are you feeling?
A little nervous but very happy.
You know what? जब भी कोई DJ मेरे काउच पे आके बैठते हैं ना, I feel so happy. I don't know what happens to me. दो मुझे म्यूज़िक का इतना शौक नहीं है, ना ही ऐसा कुछ है कि आई एम too much intrigued towards DJing or anything of that sort, but I feel that I get to learn so many new things from them, maybe because it's a new genre for me to understand. And I really, really hope that जितना मुझे मज़ा आने वाला है उतना आपको भी आए. So welcome to Wet FM's Couch.
Thank you for having me here.
Amazing. So Wet FM का एक छोटा सा रिचुअल है. जब भी हम कोई भी पॉडकास्ट शुरू करते हैं तो हमें लगता है कि when someone sits in front of you, it's very easy to say that अच्छा चलो आपकी प्रोफेशनल जर्नी के बारे में बात करते हैं, but no one talks about the real you, जो इस जर्नी को लेता है, इस जर्नी पे चलता है, right? So I want to ask you, how did it all start? And कौन सा वो moment था when you realized that this is what I want to do and this is who Siddharth is?
Seems like just yesterday. I remember it so nicely, so vividly. स्कूल में था मैं 15-16 years old. मेरे स्कूल के बहुत सारे सीनियर्स आपस में बात करते थे 31st नाइट है, पार्टी करना है, कहाँ जाएंगे, एंड आई वुड जस्ट हैंग आउट द कॉर्नर्स जस्ट टू लिसन टू देम कि मुझे भी जाना है, मुझे भी लेके जाओ। एक बार मुझे किसी ने, मेरे बेस्ट फ्रेंड के एल्डर ब्रदर ने, वो लेके गए मुझे, और मैं देखा कि क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे, पीपल आर डांसिंग एंड दे डांसिंग टू दिस वन गाय, एंड दैट वाज इट। आई सेड मुझे यही बनना है, मुझे यही करना है। आई नेवर लुक बैक। फ्रॉम देन every moment, every party, everywhere I went, I already felt that I was compelled to play music.
Wow.
Whether through radio, cassettes, or whatever, I compelled that I should take an initiative and go ahead and do it.
But आपको कभी ऐसा नहीं लगा that you're picking up a genre या ऐसी इंडस्ट्री को आप चूज कर रहे हो जहाँ पर you know respect थोड़ी सी कम है? Like for example, when I was getting married to Nitin, I literally had to convince my parents कि वो सिर्फ एक फ़ोटो वाला नहीं है, वो काफ़ी renowned है, वो काफ़ी अच्छा कमाता है, he can definitely provide me, I can contribute to our living. So आपको नहीं लगा that you are also picking up a genre जहाँ पर respect थोड़ी सी कम है?
Very very nicely put, Shanaya. आप बिल्कुल ठीक कह रहे हो. Back when I started in late 90s actually, and early 2000s, उस टाइम पे ये कॉन्सेप्ट ही बहुत नया था, बहुत नया था, एक्सेप्टेंस ही नहीं थी. बट मैं पढ़ता भी गया और मैं म्यूज़िक के बारे में नॉलेज लेता भी गया. लकीली एट दैट टाइम द एडवेंट ऑफ MTV and Channel V had already became pretty common.
Absolutely.
And we were open to this new world, the West, जो हमको पता नहीं था कि because we were a closed economy till about 91. And till about 94 95 cable TV इतना common नहीं हुआ था. And उस टाइम जब हमने देखा, when I saw and compared to what we were doing here and what could be done with music, everything changed. Everything changed. Suddenly we had Michael Jackson, Madonna, New Kid on the Block, other boy bands, girl bands.
We were seeing a different side of music altogether.
I remember कि म्यूजिक से प्रोटेस्ट कैसे करते हैं ये तो मुझे पता ही नहीं था. कि बॉन जोवी ने मुझे सिखाया कि म्यूजिक से कैसे प्रोटेस्ट कैसे करते हैं, म्यूजिक से डिप्रेस कैसे फील करते हैं, डिप्रेस फील हो रहे हो तो कौन सा गाना है, क्या है. I was blessed to born in that era that we could make hear all these things and find a difference.
Absolutely. बट आपको लगता है कि इस इंडस्ट्री में आने के लिए यू डेफिनेटली नीड अ मेंटोर? क्या आपका भी कोई ऐसा मेंटोर रहा है who literally pushed you to do what you're doing right now?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I think mentorship is very important. Back when I was starting in the late 90s, early 2000s, first of all, I did not know there are schools or there will be teachers, there will be people who would tell you how to do this or teach you how to do this. And even if you find a way to reach the people who are doing it, find your way and go tell them, talk to them, speak with them. Whether they will take you as a student or not was also very difficult. And plus, because I had not told at my house, although they never, when I told them, they always supported me. But because at that time I was very hesitant to tell my father and my mother what I want to do and how I wanted to go ahead with it. I just went ahead with it, with the flow.
Absolutely.
And along the way, I kept finding a bit of success. Thoda success milta gaya, and I kept getting motivated, and I kept moving ahead, thinking maybe yahi तरीका है. And by the time I realized, नहीं, मैं बिल्कुल भी ठीक नहीं कर रहा हूँ, ये गलत है, ऐसे होना चाहिए, ऐसा होना चाहिए. I think at that time I had already become a bit of a name. थोड़ा सा हेजिटेशन वहाँ से भी आया,
बिल्कुल,
कि मैं जाके लोगों से बोल रहा हूँ, अरे डीजे सिद्धार्थ आपके पास आया बोलने के लिए, मुझे सिखाओ. एंड मैं गया भी, ऐसा नहीं है कि मैं नहीं गया. उस टाइम पे आफ्टर CDs, MP3s were coming in and lot of DJing softwares are coming in, and I wanted to learn how to do software DJing. I wanted to learn how to do music production. मैं ट्राई भी किया कई बार, बट समहाउ फॉलो थ्रू नहीं कर पाया.
ऐसा सिर्फ मुझे लगता है, आपको भी लगता है कि आजकल लोग सिखाना ही नहीं चाहते. दे वांट टू कीप एवरीथिंग टू देमसेल्व्स. दे आर स्कैर्ड, और they feel that if I give this away, that what I'm going to do. I don't think that we are working on the same philosophy ki, education बांटने से बढ़ती है. Do you also think like that?
You've hit the nail on the head. मेरे साथ ऐसा हुआ. मैं किसी का नाम नहीं लेना चाहता. मैं किसी के पास गया, हिम्मत जुटा के, कॉन्फिडेंस इकट्ठा करके, गैदर करके.
Yeah.
I went there and I said, hey, listen, I think you're very good at it, and I would like to learn this. अगर सिखाते हो तो मुझे बता दो. I will come, take a break from my career just to learn software DJing. But 3 तरह के सब जवाब आए मेरे पास अभी टाइम नहीं है, हम लोग सिखाते नहीं हैं, और नहीं. I went back and told myself that I felt that you only rise by lifting each other up
Absolutely.
together.
Absolutely.
And मैंने अपनी लाइफ में बहुत ज़्यादा तो नहीं, एटलीस्ट 20-25 किड्स को ट्रेन किया है म्यूज़िक प्ले करने के लिए. और कुछ जो मेरा बस्ती क्रू मेरे साथ प्ले करते हैं, शायद आपको पता है नहीं पता, बट आई हैव अ स्मॉल बैंड who are slum kids.
Wow, tell me more about this.
Back in the time in Cafe Mawson 2005-6, एक बहुत बड़ा ग्रुप फ्रांस से इंडिया में, they were working with slum kids, and they
Okay.
come to my cafe, the place where I used to play, the place that I had opened for my own music.
Okay.
It was called Cafe Mawson. I don't think a lot of people.
Oh my God, such a popular place. I can't believe that I'm sitting with the owner of that cafe. I can't believe that.
But that was a little time ago. A few friends got together and decided that there has to be a place which would tell a story of rock music in India, because we were coming of age and we realized that beautiful music trends come and beautiful music trends go,
Absolutely.
and some trends are lost in between, because when that music came to you, that music was already very old.
Of course.
That did not mean was good or bad music.
Exactly.
So we just thought ki we shall open a place where we should just worship a certain genre of music.
Wow.
And because we were DJs, I was a DJ, I wanted to perform. And I was always eager, enthusiastic, always out there to perform. I am the DJ. And I have that feeling of a hero of a Bollywood movie. It gives you that high. So I opened that place. Whatever. Let's just come back to your question. I was one day playing music at Cafe Mawson.
Yeah.
And I remember this name, John. He came to me, he said that I've been stopped at the gate because I've come with some slum kids who I am teaching how to make a livelihood through dance.
Acha.
And I want to bring them to your dance floor so they can dance with me, I can teach them. Then I was very happy that they're doing it. I invited those kids inside. They were not kids, they were I think mid-20s or 21, 22. Some of them were 18, 19. I saw someone beating the table on the corner with the beats of the music, and I invited him. I said, listen, you come here, you stand next to me and play on this table. And then I saw there is something. He was performing live with the music that I was playing, and that's where this idea came to me, 2005. Then I went to their village, the Basti. That's why they're called the Basti. Crew, by the way.
Basti. Oh my God.
And gather around some kids. I said कि 2 रास्ते हैं जीवन में, या तो आवारा मज़े करो, दोस्तों के साथ घूमो, सड़कों पे घूमो,
Yeah.
थोड़े पैसे कहीं कहीं से कमा लो, या फिर एक कला, एक आर्ट को सीखो, नर्चर करो. वो लोग बंजारों की बस्ती से थे, एंड देयर पेरेंट्स एंड दादा परदादा लोग मुगल राजाओं के और राजपूत राजाओं के दरबार में म्यूजिक प्ले करते थे. भट्ट खानदान है वो.
That is so
घराना.
amazing.
So I said, you have a legacy.
Yeah.
It's in your blood. Nurture it. मैं म्यूजिक दे रहा हूँ, मैं तुम्हें ये 4 गाने दे के जा रहा हूँ, अगली बार आऊँ तो ये बजा के दिखाना मुझे.
Wow.
That's how it started. That's why they call the Basti Crew.
Wow. And they still get trained under you, or they are running their own band. So what exactly is happening with
So
them?
when we started, there were 3 kids, and then they kept getting more people कि भैया जी इनको भी सिखाओ, भैया जी इसको भी सिखाओ.
अरे वाह.
And I just kept telling them that तुमको सब कुछ आता है, बस आप follow करो. And then quickly we had some 24 people. Few of them started their own ढोल business. कि हम शादी में ढोल बजाएंगे, हम यहाँ ढोल बजाएंगे, हम भैया के साथ ढोल बजाएंगे. और in fact there are a couple of examples who are now in European countries, and they have started a thing called Indo weddings,
This is so beautiful.
and it can be checked. Indo weddings is a page
Wow.
on Instagram and Facebook, and people can go and check it out. These kids truly have something, and they've been with me over 20 years, and I vouch for them that at least my set every time I perform is
Yeah.
enhanced because of those kids. It's more because of them than just me.
See, while you were talking, I was, thinking that कितनी ज़रूरी है ना ये conversations. Like, अगर हम ये बात कभी ना करते तो I'm sure मेरी audience को या मुझे ये पता ही ना होता कि who's Siddharth beyond DJing, right? And this is very, very thought-provoking for sure. But I really, want to ask you, you have built your personal brand without selling out, right?
Yeah.
You haven't really tried hard to, अगर आपने किया होता तो आप I think इन सब के बारे में सबसे ज़्यादा बात करते हो, DJing के बारे में बाद में बात करते, right? How much do you think that visibility is important or being valuable is important? और आज के टाइम में आप वैल्यू कैसे क्रिएट कर सकते हो?
Back then, when I was starting out, and even when I was like 5-6 years into this, I realized थोड़ा ग्रुपिज्म है
जी.
हमारे इंडस्ट्री में थोड़ा ग्रुपिज्म है, और जो लोग इकट्ठे होके ग्रुप बना के काम कर रहे थे, वो लोग आउटसाइडर्स को, आई थिंक ये हर इंडस्ट्री में है, दिस इज विद एवरी इंडस्ट्री. आई शुड नॉट जस्ट ब्लेम आवर इंडस्ट्री फॉर इट, दिस इज हाउ थिंग्स वर्क. तो उस टाइम मैंने रियलाइज़ किया कि मैं तब भी आउटसाइडर था, मैं आज भी आउटसाइडर हूँ. आई वॉज इन अ वे समटाइम्स मेड टू फील लाइक अ पर्सोना नॉन ग्रेटा, मैटर ही नहीं करता है.
बिल्कुल.
एंड आई थिंक दैट इज द काइंड ऑफ पुश दैट यू रियली नीड.
बिल्कुल.
किसी भी चीज़ की सफलता का प्रयास उतना है जितनी आपके अंदर आग लगी है.
वाह.
I felt it, I took it to my heart without telling anybody that ठीक है, you can laugh at me but you cannot ignore me.
No, we definitely cannot ignore you for sure. But जो आप ये बात कह रहे थे, मैं इस बात से बहुत ज़्यादा रिलेट कर पा रही थी, क्योंकि when I started Red FM, I used to tell Nitin that कोई मेरे पॉडकास्ट पे क्यों आएगा, है ना? मगर मैं ठीक है, मैं ब्रांड्स को बुला सकती हूँ, ब्रांड्स आएंगे, ब्रांड्स बात करेंगे, लेकिन एक वेडिंग प्रोफेशनल मेरे पॉडकास्ट पे आके क्यों बैठेगा? एंड देन ही टोल्ड मी वन थिंग. ही सेड इंटेंशन को हम जितना आसान तरीके से लेते हैं ना, बट वो आज भी उतना ही पावरफुल है जितना वो हमेशा से था. जब तक आपकी इंटेंशंस अच्छी हैं, तब तक नो वन, इवन इफ समवन इज सेइंग दैट आई एम फादर ऑफ दिस इंडस्ट्री, can't stop you grow, right?
Absolutely.
And I love that about him, and because your intentions were so pure, you were doing so many things back in May, tabhi to you are here where you are supposed to be.
Yeah, nobody can stop anybody. अगर आप, so jealousy is the mother of all bad things, right?
हाँ जी.
If you want to pull someone down, you are jealous of him or her or a group or an industry.
Yeah.
कि but आप किसी को रोक नहीं सकते. You
नहीं
cannot.
रोक सकते.
Nobody. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है जो आपके बिना नहीं चलेगा. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है जो किसी के बिना नहीं चलेगा. Things will go forward. Things will move forward. I know some kids of Basti Crew are now so huge. They are at the top of their game, and they are number one in the world right now.
Wow.
As Dholwalas. And I am proud to say that they were Basti Crew before they went out and ventured on their own. And It's a sense of pride. Lot of people told me, यार वो तो वहाँ पे जाके खुद अपना कर रहा है, उसको चाहिए कि he should call you. I said कि वो उसका path है, वो grow कर रहा है. And it is what can be more beautiful than you see someone who came to you for a reason, and that reason has given him multifold happiness, multifold
Exactly.
success, and multifold everything else.
Absolutely.
It lifts you up, right?
Yeah.
That he used to be with you,
Yeah.
and you guys started something and created something together, that right now the entire world, entire wedding world, or the industry, or even a part of the industry, is now recognizing
Yeah.
that yes, there is this zeal, there is this thing in this guy, that everybody's pushing him forward.
But I think to come to this point, उसके लिए बहुत maturity की और अंदर से पहले गुरु को भी तैयार होना पड़ता है. That's what I feel. कि if the teacher is not ready to give, तब तक वो इस level पे नहीं आ सकता, right? And with that, I've got another question for you. हमने अभी तक इतनी बात की कि that how you have done such hard work to reach where you are right now. But अगर मैं आज आपसे पूछूं कि आपके according, why most of the DJs fail in this era?
First of all, I don't think people fail. People just find other things to do. कोई भी काम अगर आप पूरी लगन या पूरी मेहनत से नहीं करोगे, there is a thin line in between being okay and being good.
Mm-hmm.
There's a thin line between being a DJ and being a good DJ. It is not always just about money. It's an art. There are technicalities involved. There is maturity of ear involved. There's a lot of listening to music and finding those nuances कि अब मैं इसके बाद क्या कर सकता हूँ.
Yeah.
इसके करने के 4 तरीके हैं. But लोगों को तो आज Instagram पे फेमस होना है ना. People want the next viral reel.
Yeah.
People want the next sensation, big sensation for some time. And then नहीं मज़ा आ रहा, नहीं तो मैं कुछ और करूँगा. I'll go join my father's business. All the successful DJs of today, they will have a legacy. They will have a story to tell. There needs to be a stage like this for them to voice. People, as I said before,
Yeah.
कुछ भी करने के लिए आपके अंदर कितनी आग है, वो काम उतना ही अच्छा होगा. I always feel that if you don't give you 100% or 120%, it is very likely that you will not succeed.
Yeah. Fire and zeal
Yes.
is definitely important.
Yes.
Yeah.
I still tell people who come to learn from me, and some not now, but there have been people who've learned from me. My first thing is कि मैंने आज तक प्ले करना नहीं सीखा है, और मुझे ये नहीं पता है कि मैं तुमको जो सिखाऊंगा वो सही है कि गलत है टेक्निकली, बट क्योंकि ये मेरे लिए इट्स वर्किंग फॉर मी,
Yes.
एंड मैं वही आपको पास ऑन कर सकता हूँ. और जब मैं वो पास ऑन करता हूँ, लोगों को सक्सीड करते देखता हूँ, तो शायद कुछ तो ठीक किया है.
That's really heartwarming to know that how you feel about your own craft. It's not about what you're giving to the world, it's about how you yourself feel about your craft, right? So my next question is on your way. कभी आपके साथ ऐसा हुआ है कि आपके किसी कपल ने आपको बोला हो that is it going to be pre-recorded या आप खुद से बजाएंगे? कभी ऐसा आपके साथ भी हुआ है? और आपको क्या लगता है कि क्या सच में मोस्ट ऑफ द डीजेस जो वेडिंग्स में या किसी इवेंट्स में प्ले करते हैं, क्या वो सिर्फ एक प्री रिकॉर्डेड सेट के साथ आते हैं एंड दे जस्ट एक्ट दैट दे आर प्लेइंग?
ऐसा बिल्कुल भी नहीं होता है, और मेरे साथ तो कभी भी नहीं हुआ है. आई हैव अ लिस्ट ऑफ थिंग्स दैट आई फॉलो बिफोर एंटरिंग into a bond with anybody to perform at their wedding, if time allows, and mostly does, because mostly weddings are booked and people book their DJs, which is a very important part of the wedding now, entertainment, well in advance. तो मैं हमेशा एक set of questions बना के रखता हूँ कि मुझे आप लोगों के साथ बैठना है. I want to sit with you individually, I want to sit with you together, I want to sit with you with your friends, maybe in the same day or in the same room. But I want to know when you grew up, where you grew up, which part of Delhi, which part of India, even which part of which country you grew up in at that time. What were the trends? ऐसा कोई गाना है जो सबको एकदम अपलिफ्ट कर देता है. Oh my God, this is our college song. Oh my
Yeah.
God, this is our fun song. This is our family song. This is that moment song. This moment song. कुछ एक गाना होता है, and I always try to keep picking on these things just in the conversation when it flows with the couple or the client or any. I like to see the dynamic. मैं कभी ऐसा होता है कि we are booked not directly by the client. एंड वो व्हाट्सएप पे ग्रुप बना देते हैं जिसमें क्लाइंट की तरफ से शायद कोई मैनेजर या कोई हो और वेडिंग प्लानर और हम लोग होते हैं. उसमें भी आई ट्राई टू आस्क देम कि कैन वी डू अ कॉल विद द क्लाइंट. नहीं वो बहुत बिजी हैं, बहुत बड़े लोग हैं, बात नहीं कर पाएंगे. बट आई नीड टू क्यूरेट अ सेट फॉर देम एंड इट इज़ अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट ऑफ द होमवर्क. एंड वेडिंग्स nowadays is a very different ball game. It's a totally different animal. You cannot tame it. Anything can happen at any time. And the experiences that I want to create, I really have this thing in me that I want to create moments, experiences, togetherness, inclusivity on the dance floor. And वो थोड़ा सा अगर आप जान लोगे अपने क्लाइंट को, रूम को तो आप रीड करोगे. दैट इज एवरीबडी विल से दैट वी हैव टू रीड द क्राउड, वी हैव टू रीड द रूम, वी हैव टू रीड द एनर्जी. क्या है, अगर उस एनर्जी को वहाँ पहुँचाने के लिए अगर आप अपने क्लाइंट को थोड़ा सा जानते हो, उनके साथ बैठ के आपने 5 मिनट की भी बात की है, तो आपको बहुत सारे क्लूज मिल जाएंगे.
बट आपको लगता है कि आजकल जैसे आपने बोला कि वेडिंग्स एक अलग लेवल पे जा चुकी हैं,
हाँ.
राइट? आजकल बहुत सारे ऐसे आर्टिस्ट हैं, स्पेशली आप डीजेज हो गए, for that matter I've seen it with the photographers as well. They're literally treating themselves as celebrities, right? They come with bouncers and I don't think that they like to put in so much efforts even knowing their couples, right? They would come, they would play, and then they would go back. Because I've recently attended a wedding. It was my best friend's wedding, and I asked her that, glad that you called this DJ, right? But he did not play anything which we believed on or which makes us happy. So तूने बात नहीं करी थी क्या? That's how we started talking to each other. She said, you know what, उसकी डेट मिलना was so मुश्किल, तू बात करने की बात कह रही है. So do you think कि जिस जगह पर हम जा रहे हैं, जिस तरीके से हम जा रहे हैं, it's the right way?
So I have been doing this for as long as I've been doing weddings. मेरे को तो कोई और तरीका नहीं आता है.
So personal touch is very, very important.
Very important for me, because अगर मुझे ही मज़ा नहीं आ रहा कि मैं किसके लिए प्ले कर रहा हूँ, मैं जानता ही नहीं, मुझे पता ही नहीं है.
Yeah.
आप रूम रीड करोगे, बट आपको थोड़ा सा अगर उनके ज़्यादा बारे में थोड़ा सा पता होगा, इफ़ यू नो देम लिटिल क्लोजली, एंड अगर आपने थोड़ा सा एफर्ट डाला है, उसी को होमवर्क कहते हैं. होमवर्क उसी को प्रिपरेशन कहते हैं.
Yeah.
अगर इफ़ यू हैव डन लिटिल बिट ऑफ प्रेप बिफोर गोइंग फॉर एन एग्जाम,
Absolutely.
it comes a long way. And I think this trend needs to change. You need to sit with the entertainer. You will only be entertained if you know what you want and if you know how you want it. If you want to be served, then talk to your server. This is how I want my guest to be treated. This is how I want my guest to dance. This is where we all grew up. These are the songs that we grew up with. If you feel this energy is going down, you just plug in this song and you see mood getting uplifted. These small things will create moments that they will live forever.
Yeah.
शादी एक बहुत important moment है किसी भी कपल की लाइफ का.
Absolutely.
किसी भी कपल, एंड अगर वो पहले ही बहुत मेमोरेबल एक इवनिंग है, अगर आपने उसको थोड़ा सा एनहेंस कर दिया, then I think you have played your part, you have done your part.
बिल्कुल.
And this is what I think this is what entertainers are for.
Yeah.
I will not just talk about DJs here, because entertainment, जो आपके लिए entertainment है, किसी के लिए शोर भी हो सकता है.
बिल्कुल. I'm so glad that you said that.
हाँ.
Yeah.
But तो I feel more than reading the room and getting the room there, थोड़ी सी चीज़ अगर आपको उनके बारे में पता होगा, या आप उनसे बात कर लोगे एक इंटीमेट लेवल पे, 5 मिनट की भी बात कर लोगे, आप समझ ही लोगे.
That's more than enough.
More than knowing what to play, you should know what not to play.
Yeah. That is very important.
Most of the times there are certain songs हमारे बॉलीवुड इंडस्ट्री में ऐसे हैं जो ग्रूम्स कहते हैं कि मुझे नहीं सुनना है वो गाना, बट आपको आपके रूम में लोग आके प्रेशर करेंगे एंड देन यू विल सी अ रेड आई फ्रॉम द ग्रूम दैट प्लीज शिफ्ट दिस सॉन्ग,
Yeah.
चेंज दिस सॉन्ग, आई डोंट वांट दिस सॉन्ग.
Sometimes वो memory X की भी होती है. So you don't
Yes.
know what memory you're bringing on the table for a
Yes.
couple and they don't want to do that.
कुछ टाइम लगा लो,
Yeah.
चाहे वो फोटोग्राफर्स हैं, एंटरटेनर्स हैं, मेकअप आर्टिस्ट हैं, वो कोई भी इंडस्ट्री के लोग हैं, केटरर्स हैं, अगर आपने कुछ टाइम लगा के पूछ लिया है तो 4 सवाल अपने भी पूछ लो.
बिल्कुल.
इट विल गो अ लॉन्ग वे.
डेफिनेटली. बट डू यू थिंक कि बिकॉज आजकल जितने भी वेंडर्स हैं, जितने भी सर्विस प्रोवाइडर्स हैं, दे गो वाया वेडिंग प्लानर्स, राइट?
Yes.
मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम.
Yes.
सो आपको लगता है कि कहीं ना कहीं कुछ रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज वेडिंग प्लानर्स की भी है while they're communicating with the clients when they're hiring a DJ or any entertainer or also a photographer or like I said any service provider. But if I specifically talk about DJs, do you think they hold a specific responsibility which sometimes gets fulfilled but sometimes gets missed?
Wedding planners are the most important part if you're having one.
Sure.
अगर आप if you're going ahead with a wedding planner, first of all you will choose a wedding planner. Getting the right wedding planner, it all starts from there.
Yeah.
How close you are to the wedding planner, how intimately he knows you and what you might like, what you might not like. He will give you options of 10 different artists, 10 different DJs. How well represented you are wins you half the game, right? If he has shown the client 5 profiles and clients pick out कि मेरे को DJ सिद्धार्थ से पूछना है या उस I think he knows my vibe, मेरे को ऐसा vibe ही चाहिए. First hurdle will be crossed there. Then he would, if the wedding planner knows you well, he would say कि हाँ आपको जिस टाइप की म्यूजिक चाहिए मेरे को लगता है उसमें ये डीजे फिट बैठता है.
Yeah.
Coming to your point, it can be hit or a miss. Yes, absolutely true. In that case, what happens is a lot of people know themselves, a lot of people know what vibe they want, and they communicate through this channel of wedding planners to the DJs or the artist. But वो ये भूल जाते हैं कि वो 10 लोग हैं अपनी फैमिली के या 15 लोग हैं, उन्होंने 400 लोगों को बुलाया है. मेरे साथ कई बार हुआ है कि वो कहते हैं कि हमको बस एक ये वाला जॉनर चाहिए अब म्यूज़िक. और मैंने कई बार वेडिंग प्लानर्स को बोला भी है, मैंने कहा यार उनको आप ये समझाइए कि ठीक है उनको ये पसंद है, वो यही म्यूज़िक सुनना चाहते हैं और वो पूरा चाहते हैं यही म्यूज़िक बजे, बट क्या उन्हें जो बाकी 400 लोग आए हैं उनमें से कोई नाराज़ होके जाएगा या कुछ उस टाइम पे शादी के माहौल में उस मोमेंट को ख़राब करने की अगर कुछ होगा तो क्या फिर मुझे चेंज करने के लिए बोलेंगे? इससे पहले मैं ही बता देता हूँ कि ये म्यूजिक हम इतने बजे प्लग इन करेंगे एंड वी कॉल इट अ विकेड आवर फॉर द ग्रूम, विकेड आवर फॉर द फैमिली, विकेड आवर फॉर द एल्डर्स, विकेड आवर फॉर द यंगस्टर्स. You can call it anything, right? But you give the 400 people or 500 people who are your responsibility.
Yeah.
They're there waiting to dance on the dance floor, looking at you
Yeah.
with those eyes, penetrating eyes, right?
Exactly.
You have to take care of them. It's your responsibility.
Yeah.
So sometimes it has so happened that people come to me and say, ये तो नहीं होना चाहिए था, वो तो नहीं. मैं कहा sir, we will come to your music, but let's just first take care of them and everybody, let's make it an inclusive. इसी से मैंने एक नया कॉन्सेप्ट भी बनाया, उसके बारे में भी बात करेंगे. But for now, the answer to your question is, it's very important that the wedding planners do this and they know what are they suggesting to the client.
Love that. Since we're talking about that, please tell me what is the concept about, because I don't want to miss that.
Back in the day, I was performing at a wedding, and because it was a friend's cousin who was getting married, he said that the elders would retire at 2:30, 3 p.m. They would either go to food stalls or whatever. At that time, our real party will start. I said, yes, this is how usually happens. But then I want you to switch on to this music and I will call all my friends who are waiting outside that they cannot be themselves in front of their parents and their mamas and their chachas and everybody, all the elders, कि हमारी इंडियन सोसाइटी में अभी भी थोड़ी शर्म बाकी है.
Absolutely.
And which is
I like how you said थोड़ी बाकी है.
But I also said it's beautiful. So मैं जब ऐसे देखता हूँ मुझे पता लगता है, then I feel that this is it, this is my moment. Now I will do something different.
Yeah.
And then I make an announcement that next couple of hours are gonna be for him, her, or the groom's name or the bride's name. I want all the closest friends and family to come together. We're starting, let's say, a wicked hour.
Whoa.
We're starting a wicked hour. ऐसे करते करते मैंने देखा कि सब तो अंदर आ गए, 15-20 मिनट के अंदर, आधे घंटे के अंदर पूरा फ्लोर भर गया. एंड सडनली आई सॉ पीपल कमिंग क्लोजर, मोर इंटीमेट, शेयरिंग स्माइल्स विद ईच अदर, शेयरिंग हाई फाइव्स, जो नॉर्मल होता है, हर जगह होता है. बट वो एक मोमेंट को मैंने देखा और मेरे को बहुत अच्छा लगा. एंड पीपल वर कमिंग टू मी एंड गिविंग मी हाई फाइव, दिस इज द सॉन्ग वी वांटेड, दिस इज द वाइब वी वांटेड. और वो मेरे आसपास आ गए सारे. I realized this is beautiful, and I just kept saying on the mic, let's come closer. और पास आ जाओ. Let's include everybody. Let's make it an evening for us. This is our moment, and this is his moment. This is her moment. Just do it for them. I started calling it "Come Closer" concept. Not necessarily come closer to me, but come closer to the action.
Yeah.
And where everybody can see my eyes, my hands, what I'm doing. I now tell the wedding planners or the decor team never to cover my console above the decks. They should see what I'm doing, how I'm doing, because the energy will flow that ways. It is very important that the person who's enjoying knows what you're doing, what's coming in next. Once sometimes I tease a song before playing a song, and then they kept waiting for it, and that anticipation adds to the tension. It's just beautiful. So many things that you can do with this concept. I did not know such kind of joy exists to be given through music.
Don't you think that it's easier for a DJ like you who's good at communication skills? And of course,
I'm not good at
I mean, of course you are. I mean, you can talk well, but there are people who are very good at their crafts, but they're very shy, right? They don't like talking on the mic. They don't like interacting with anyone. But उनको music से बहुत प्यार है. They totally get you on the dance floor, make you dance, but they cannot interact. So I want to ask you how important it is for a DJ to be well dressed and have a good communication skills. So do you think that a DJ should invest in there as well?
Absolutely. I always tell my manager, who's also my brother, I cannot do anything without him. Saurabh, shout out to Saurabh Talwar.
Saurabh.
So I always tell him that if there's a wedding planner who's booking us, or if the client is directly booking us, I would like to know the dress code, so that I want to feel the part of the family, because it is a very important part. Entertainment is a very important part. Towards the end, when everything, all the rituals are over, everybody has met everybody is a couple of drinks down, or maybe it's a non-alcoholic wedding. The only thing will be, the melting pot will be your dance floor.
Yeah.
They will automatically gravitate towards the dance floor, towards you, and you will be amongst them.
Yeah.
You cannot be someone else who they cannot relate with.
Yeah.
To make yourself feel inclusive, to make yourself feel approachable, to make yourself feel to them that he's a part of us, dressing up in the way that matters at that night is important. I'm not talking about, I'm only talking about weddings right now. And communication skill is like, अरे मामा जी आ जाओ डांस फ्लोर पे, आपकी वेट हो रही है, अरे चाचा जी कहाँ रह गए. Or if you're just calling out to friends, listen, we want the bride's best friend to come and tell us some secrets, spill some secrets, or whatever.
Yeah.
These things you have to put out there. But if you put me in a room of 100 people when I'm not performing, I think very suddenly, very soon, I will hide myself behind my phone and not talk to anybody, or find a corner and hide myself. But I feel I get a different high when I'm behind the console. I call it my alter ego.
Yeah.
I always wanted to use my name as my DJ persona, but I have thought about it so many times that I can just hide my face, wear a mask, call myself something else, and be there. But weddings are different.
I am so sure about this, but do you think to help those people out, should we, I mean, is it safe to say that if they learn few phrases, right, just to keep it handy, will that help them? Like, for example, we've used that कि अगर आपको फॉर एग्जाम्पल आपको एक फैमिली मेम्बर को माइक पे बुलाना है, देर आर ऑलवेज वेज टू कॉल यू नो फैमिली मेम्बर्स रादर देन जस्ट स्क्रीमिंग दैट नाउ हमें मामा जी चाहिए या यू नो whosoever you want on the dance floor. So would you like to help them? Because I really want इस podcast के थ्रू उन लोगों को भी help मिले जो डीजेइंग की जर्नी को शुरू कर रहे हैं या उनको थोड़ा सा इन सब छोटी छोटी चीज़ों में स्ट्रगल होता है. So you've spent so many years doing what you're doing, and I think there's no one better than you. So please tell us that what they should be doing.
There's just something I want to tell all the DJs out there. Put your hands up in the air, move it from here to there. Only knowing this is not miking. कितनी बार हाथ ऊपर कराओगे लोगों के आप? How many times can you tell people to put their hands up in the air? आप punishment दे रहे हो लोगों को. आपने एक बार बोला, दो बार, मेक सम नॉइस. आपके स्पीकर से पहले ही बहुत नॉइस निकल रही है. पॉइंट बीइंग, आई हैव ऑल्सो स्ट्रगल्ड विद दिस एंड आई विल टेल यू हाउ आई वर्कड इट आउट. हमारे इंडिया में जब ये चीज़ें फेमस हुई उस टाइम पे दूसरी कंट्रीज़ में पहले से बहुत फेमस थी ये चीज़ें. हमारे इंडिया में बिकॉज 1991 के बाद ही इकॉनमी खुली, उसके बाद केबल टीवी एंड ऑल दीज थिंग्स वी सॉ हाउ द वेस्ट और हाउ अदर कंट्रीज आर वर्किंग. माई बेस्ट वे ऑफ डूइंग दिस वॉज आई वुड स्ट्रगल विद माई इंग्लिश, आई वुड स्ट्रगल विद स्पीकिंग ऑन द माइक. आई वुड जस्ट सी हाउ पीपल आर टॉकिंग, पिक अप फ्यू थिंग्स. कुछ एंकर्स, कुछ रेडियो जॉकीज़, कुछ टीवी प्रेजेंटर्स, कुछ न्यूज़ रीडर्स, इनसे आप ऑरेटिंग स्किल्स सीख सकते हैं. बहुत आसान है, बहुत आसान है, फ्री में मिलता है, आप देखिए. और आजकल तो हमारे पास एक नया टूल है, इंटरनेट. वी हैव इंस्टाग्राम, वी हैव यूट्यूब, वी हैव
पॉडकास्ट.
बात करना सबसे आसान चीज़ है. कैसे बात करना है वो सीखना थोड़ा सा मुश्किल है, और वो सीखने के लिए भी आज की डेट में बहुत सारे तरीके हैं. आप लोग put your hands up and make some noise के beyond, yeah, let's wish happy birthday to this one or that one के beyond बात करना सीखो. बहुत अच्छा है और ये गेम चेंजर है. It is very important in our line that you interact with the crowd. Not all the time. Too much interaction also. So you have to strike a balance. But yes, अगर आप आज की डेट में म्यूज़िक फेस्टिवल्स में जो डीजेस प्ले करते हैं, जो मेन स्टेज पे डीजेस प्ले करते हैं, उनको फॉलो करोगे तो आपको बहुत सारे क्यूज़ मिलेंगे. इसको शीशे के सामने खड़े होकर प्रैक्टिस करो. एक गाना चला दो ब्लूटूथ स्पीकर पे या टीवी में लाउड वॉल्यूम पे और प्रिटेंड करो कि लोग तुम्हारे सामने खड़े हैं और शीशे के सामने खड़े होकर उनसे बात करो. अपनी आंखों में आंखें डाल के बात करो कि शर्म तुम्हारी जाए. और जब ये शर्म जाएगी तुम्हारा गेम नेक्स्ट लेवल पे हो जाएगा. बहुत सारे डीजेस बहुत अच्छा म्यूजिक प्ले करते हैं, बहुत टेक्निकली, और ऑल रिस्पेक्ट टू देम, ब्यूटिफुल. आई हैव सीन सच इनोवेशंस इन म्यूजिक with these generations coming in as playing music. These things even I have to catch up on कि ये कैसे कर दिया, ये कैसे कर दिया. अच्छा ये भी हो सकता है. There are so many ways. Music is very deep, and in whatever years that I've given music, I haven't even scratched the surface yet. I think I'm on the tip of the iceberg, and
you're just being humble.
No, I still do not know कि कितने राग हैं. मेरे को कुछ अपने राग जो मैं यूज़ करता हूँ, मैं अपने बैंड, अपनी क्रू से बोलता हूँ कि हम ये राग ट्राई करते हैं, हम वो राग ट्राई करते हैं, लेट्स ट्राई दिस पीस, लेट्स ट्राई दैट पीस. बट देयर इज़ जस्ट, म्यूज़िक इज़ वेरी डीप. अगर इस स्किल के साथ साथ बात करने का स्किल, लोगों से इंटरेक्ट करने का स्किल, एक लाइफ स्किल है. इट्स अ लाइफ स्किल. जैसे कुकिंग, स्किल ऑफ सर्वाइवल. जैसे कुकिंग है, कुछ है, ड्राइविंग है, ये आपकी जान बचा सकता है. दैट्स व्हाई इट्स कॉल्ड लाइफ स्किल, राइट? सो आई थिंक talking to people, interacting with people is also a life skill, and for DJs it's just a little more than that.
You know, I totally agree with representing yourself well वाली जो theory है ना पूरी, ये मुझे अब समझ में आती है because of course like मैंने इतना time hospitality में बिताया है. जब मैं photographers को देखती हूँ ना, they just come and they just keep believing in their work. But now they the first thing that they ask कि आपका वेडिंग का थीम क्या है, आप क्या पहन रहे हो, व्हाट शुड आई बी वेयरिंग, व्हाट इज़ अ कलर थीम. सो मुझे इतनी खुशी होती है दैट वी ऑल आर थिंकिंग अबाउट आवरसेल्व्स एज वेल एंड देन वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट आवर आर्ट. एंड आई एम श्योर बहुत सारे लोग मुझे मैसेज ज़रूर करते भी हैं और करेंगे भी दैट आर्ट इज़ मोर इम्पॉर्टेंट, ये चीज़ें कब से इतनी इम्पॉर्टेंट हो गई. बट इम्पॉर्टेंट हैं बिकॉज फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर आप एक NRI वेडिंग कर रहे हैं, it's not about a client wants to show off or I want to show off. It's about how will you communicate with them.
Yes.
How will you tell them that this is what I'm expecting from you. Okay, come closer. If I can't say come closer.
Yes.
Right? So all those things are definitely very important. And the suggestion that you gave, that was bang on. My next question, I was actually listening to someone's podcast last night, and of course one of very renowned DJ, he said that you should never listen to those songs which you want to play. Do you believe in that?
Yes and no. So I love music and I love listening to music, but what I think what his point was also very important. Maybe you don't like the song that you have to play.
Okay.
But at that time, people in front of you, they expect you to play that song. And they have some expectations from the artist or the DJ or the entertainer that they have hired. In that context, sometimes it is important. What you can still do is, there are certain songs that I don't like to play or listen to or don't even like sometimes, right? What I do is I give my personal touch to that song. I give it a very different twist or a mix and play it in a very different way. And sometimes even if I have to play it just the way I have to play or just the way they want it, I'll give it to them because that's what they hired me to do.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is important to completely shut yourself down and give them what they want. And it is important to take them where you want them to be also. You have to take them.
Yeah.
There has to be a journey. But at that part of the journey, at that time, it is important you give in and you give them what they want, and then you slowly nudge them and take them a little ahead. If they're not willing to go, then you come back. It's a tug of war that you're playing with the crowd. It is our responsibility that we also introduce them to new different sounds, new different music. That's why I have that band. People would not know that you can mix Indian folk instruments and Indian beats through foreign instruments, playing Indian tals on foreign instruments, and mix them with Bollywood music or mix Indian beats with contemporary global music.
Yeah.
It's music, you can fuse anything and create anything, right? It's an open secret. A lot of people thrive on fusing music, and that's the tool I have. That's the power I have. That's the superpower I have.
Yeah.
Is my band and my team, that we can create any song and we can tell a different story every time. It'll be different every time.
You know, when he said that, मेरी अंडरस्टैंडिंग में ये आया कि जिस गाने को आप प्ले करना चाहते हो, इफ़ यू लिसन टू इट टू मैनी टाइम्स, कहीं ना कहीं वो आपके जहन में पुराना हो जाता है. एंड देन यू डोंट वांट टू मेक इट न्यू एंड देन यू डोंट वांट टू छेड़ोफाई इट.
Yes.
Right? Then you feel that no यार, ये जैसा है ना ये ऐसा ही अच्छा है. I don't want to like ruin it. So I wanted to ask this question to you because I wanted to gain another perspective. But कभी आपके साथ ऐसा हुआ है कि आपने कोई बजाना शुरू किया हो and then suddenly you realize that यार कोई आ ही नहीं रहा है फ्लोर पे and I'm alone. What am I supposed to do? I'm trying hard but nobody is coming. So ऐसा हुआ है कभी आपके साथ?
100% हुआ है, कई बार हुआ है, और this is a DJ's worst nightmare. But I tell you one story. ऐसा मेरे साथ एक बार हो रहा था कि when you start playing, you talking on the mic, you trying to get everybody. People are not coming. They will come in their own sweet time. They have retired. Some people are refilling their drinks. कोई कुछ खाने के लिए चला गया है. Some people have taken loo breaks, or someone has gone to the room to change their shoes because the heels are hurting.
Clearly.
And someone wants to do touch up on makeup or whatever. So there can be million reasons, right?
Yeah.
What happens then is people come in their own sweet time, and then they come and tell you, यार तुम कुछ अच्छा नहीं बजा रहे इसलिए हम नहीं आ रहे. And I said to then you think to that why would you play the music that you want to play at the peak time when the floor is empty? You don't want to make that song, which is a surprise element, a song which they have heard before.
Yeah.
Sometime 15 minutes ago वो अंदर बजा रहा था, दोबारा से उसने गाना repeat कर दिया. Maybe he's not a good DJ. The hack to that, when you are in a situation and no one is coming onto the floor, or people are just not listening to you, and maybe they're not interested because they're doing something else. It's not that you're playing bad music. ऐसा कभी मत सोचना. Don't let it bog you down. मैं जो करता हूँ वो आपको बताता हूँ. I get onto the mic and I lower down the volume of the music and I say, now we will only play music when we invite the bride and the groom and their closest friends and the family to the dance floor, because we have a special dedication for them. When you start addressing the bride and the groom, the most important people will come to the floor thinking that, oh, maybe it is a part of the ceremony, it is a part of the preparation that they have done.
Yeah.
And that is your moment, right? That time you have to hold them. When they do come, 5 लोग आएंगे, 10 लोग आएंगे, 4 लोग आएंगे, वो आएंगे, उनको आपने hold करना है. When you're able to hold them, 2 will become 4, 4 will become 10, 10 will become 20, 20 will become 50. In no time, within half an hour, 20 minutes, your dance floor will be packed, your night is ready, you're already a rock star.
See, everything boils down to your communication skills.
It is important. It is important. And how to use it,
Yeah.
and when to plug it in,
Yeah.
and when to do what is very important. You cannot call the bride and the groom, and you can't keep calling their name when they're doing all that all important photo shoot
Yeah.
at the corner or somewhere, and they're having a moment with their family. They will not come.
Yeah.
But when you see that they are just roaming around and they're clicking some pictures here and there, and they're out of the mandap and they're doing out of the stage, and you see some friends scattered, you just say, you have all the names of the closest friends in the family.
Yeah.
I would like to call this one to help me get the bride and the groom on the stage so that we can start this evening. I have a special dedication for the bride and the groom. This is going to be their first dance, and by the time the first dance ends, you can have everybody, you can ask everybody can join in to celebrate this moment together.
Lovely. And I must plug this in because I'm sure people will definitely be filling our comment section. Having good communication skills doesn't mean talk in English.
Yes.
आप किसी भी भाषा में बात कर सकते हैं. It's just that जब हम communication की बात करें, the way you talk, the way you say things, आपकी वॉल्यूम से लेकर आपकी तहजीब तक की बात हो रही है यहाँ पर. We are not talking about कि सिर्फ इंग्लिश में ही बात कीजिए.
Very rightly put. बिल्कुल ठीक बोला. मैंने कई बार I am lucky enough to be in a household where I have been able to speak 3 or 4 languages, tuta futa, broken English, broken Hindi, broken Punjabi.
Ooh. Can I please say that? I'm dying for it. Punjabi aa gaye hoye.
Yeah, and मैं कई बार पंजाब साइड में प्ले करता हूँ या अब्रॉड प्ले करता हूँ, जहाँ पे ब्राइड एंड द ग्रूम या फैमिलीज पंजाब से हैं, या फिर उनके बहुत सारे फ्रेंड्स पंजाब से हैं, या पंजाब यूनिवर्सिटी में पढ़ाई की थी, चंडीगढ़ में पढ़ाई की थी, या कहीं ऐसी जगह पढ़ाई की थी, तो उनके बहुत सारे दोस्त पंजाबी हैं, चाहे वो सिंधी हैं या वो पंजाबी नहीं है. दे कैन बी एनी कम्युनिटी. पंजाबी आ गए हुए इज समथिंग दैट नेवर फेल्स.
Never fails.
अगर आप ऐसी जगह पे हैं जहाँ पे कोई भी पंजाबी नहीं है, और वहाँ पे भी अगर आपने बोल दिया कि पंजाबी आ गए, वो फिर भी खुश हो जाते हैं. क्योंकि हम पंजाबी लोग हैं ही ऐसे कि सबके दिलों में एक अलग सी खुशी आई जाती है हमको देख के.
See, you're smiling at me, I'm smiling at you. But we'll keep our banter going on for sure. चलो, हमने ये बात कर ली कि एक DJ को कैसे प्रेजेंट करना है, ये सारी चीज़ें हो गई. थोड़ा सा आप कपल्स को हेल्प करते हैं. what is that one thing a couple should consider before hiring a DJ?
It is very important that you have seen the DJ that you're choosing, his performances, either online or you have heard it from someone on whose wedding they have played. You have seen some videos of that wedding, or you know that artist personally or the DJ personally, and you know the DJ well. And if nothing of this is right, and you do not know the DJ, he has not played in your family, you just found him on Instagram, or you've just been suggested his name, you should know what you want. And when you talk to your DJ, if you can communicate that to the DJ and the DJ communicates back and there's a synergy, he's the right guide for you. That guy or that entertainer will be only as good as the brief that you have given him. उस brief जैसे मैं हमेशा बोलता हूँ कि you have to sit with the couple. Similarly, the couples also need to tell them their expectations.
Yeah.
And then they need to know the demographic of the crowd that is coming at their wedding.
Absolutely.
Sometimes there are some functions of a wedding which are intimate functions. There are some functions of a wedding which are for everybody. हमने पूरे गांव को बुलाया है, हमने पूरे बिजनेस सर्कल को बुलाया है, हमने सबको बुलाया है. और कुछ दिन होते हैं ये हमारा इंटीमेट फंक्शन है, इसमें हमने खाली क्लोज फैमिली को बुलाया है. दैट इज डिफरेंट, दैट विल बी डिफरेंट फ्रॉम दैट फंक्शन, राइट? सो for that you have to create a generic playlist. For that you have the other function, which is the close family, close knit friend function. You have to curate a list according to the brief. So there will be different functions.
Yeah.
If it is communicated to you well by the bride and groom, and they know what they want, the vibe that they want to create, and if that vibe they know will go well with their crowd, I don't think anybody can stop that wedding to be a killer wedding.
But don't you think इतना noise है DJ space में, every DJ is working so hard to be unique, and how do you stay relevant and unique?
That's a very good question. So I would like to congratulate the new generation of DJs. आप लोग तो कमाल हो भाई. I get amazed every time I listen to a new set played by a youngster or played by someone who I never even heard of, and he happens to be from some other part of our country. I say it with great pride that we are producing very educated, very good and very knowledgeable people in our industry as music, as DJs, as entertainers. बहुत अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं. मैं बहुत डरता हूँ और मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है और मैं बहुत सीखता हूँ. आई लर्न एवरी डे. हमारे म्यूज़िक प्ले करने के तरीके के टूल्स बहुत बदल गए हैं. देर आर बार्स एंड देर आर प्लेसेस वे यू वुड गो एंड यू वुड फाइंड अ रेजिडेंट DJ who's probably getting 50K, 75K, 1 lakh, which is very little nowadays, doing phenomenal jobs. Phenomenal. And you would say, oh my God, did he just mix that? Because only you in your head, you're a DJ.
Yeah.
You have this gift that your ear will tune to the music wherever it is coming from. Sometimes I'm just standing, outside in the market and a panwala is playing some song on the radio. My ears be tuned to it.
Absolutely.
That is a good song. I can use that song here. I can use that. So when you go to a place where other people are performing, your ears automatically get tuned. It's just a gift. And I think it's not just me, a lot of people have it. These people help me to stay relevant. I will never follow trends which I feel are just trends. I will only follow people who I think are doing things differently and mixing the same songs differently and giving me new ideas. New songs will always be there. New music comes out every day. In fact, in our Punjab music industry, there are 20 songs released at any given point from everywhere.
Yeah.
As you rightly put, there's a lot of noise.
Absolutely.
You have to find music in noise. And if that noise is music to you and someone else is playing it and you've heard it, you've learned.
बिल्कुल. बट मुझे ऐसे लगता है कि आजकल थोड़ा सा ये रेयर है दैट पीपल आर जस्ट choosing music as their unique ability, right? Sometimes they announce, for example, आपने announce किया come closer,
Concept, yeah.
concept. मुझे लगा कि यार ये तो बहुत पहले हो चुका है, मतलब आपके थ्रू, और आज हम इसको बॉयलर रूम कह रहे हैं. बट आपको नहीं लगता कहीं ना कहीं वो आपके बहुत पर्सनल स्पेस में इंटरवेंशन है उसका? एंड देन दिस न्यू कॉन्सेप्ट कॉल्ड कॉफ़ी रेव पार्टी विच हैपन्स इन द मॉर्निंग. इट्स लाइक पहले आप पूरी रात ड्रंक हो मेरे साथ और उसके बाद उतारो भी मेरे साथ, राइट? सो व्हाट डू यू थिंक अबाउट दीज कॉन्सेप्ट्स एंड डू यू लाइक बीइंग अ, बिकॉज आपने भी बोला कि यू डोंट लाइक follow the trends just because they are trends. I want to
Yes.
follow it because if I relate with
If they're
them.
meaningful, yes.
Yeah. So do you relate with trends like boiler room or coffee rave parties, especially in the wedding space?
Boiler Room is amazing. The concept of Boiler Room was we'll pick up homegrown artists and we'll bring them closer to everybody else who did not even know them. And sometimes they put very well-known artists also in that space
Yeah.
to see how the well-known artist will now react to the system that we have created, where everybody is very intimately close to the
Yeah.
DJ, looking at his skill, not just listening to what's coming out of the speakers. You're actually seeing, feeling it being created right in front of you, no barriers. The DJ is not standing 20 feet away from you, 100 feet away from
Absolutely,
you,
yeah.
or on some other floor. You can see it, you can believe it, you can touch the console, you can see what's happening inside the console, what fader he's pushing, what bar he's clinging on to, what loops he's making. That is Boiler Room. I feel it is amazing and it helps me because sometimes people who have not heard about my concept, I would say let's create a Boiler Room moment right here for your wedding. This is be your most viral reel. You have to get on to make them understand. I feel you have to use it as a tool.
Totally get that. But
About coffee raves and other trends,
sure.
my take on that is, if it is meaningful, it is adding value to music and to music listeners, it can never be wrong. It can never be bad. It is only increasing our listener base.
Yeah.
पहले खाली रात को सुनते थे, अब दिन में भी म्यूजिक सुन रहे हैं. आपका लिसनर बेस बन रहा है, बढ़ रहा है और कॉफी पी रहे हैं. समाज के लिए, सोसाइटी के लिए
Yeah.
हम लोग कॉफी पी रहे हैं और हम लोग डांस कर रहे हैं. रेव को एक बहुत गलत एनोटेशन से
Yeah.
पहले देखा जाता था. रेव पार्टी में पकड़े गए,
Yeah.
बहुत न्यूज़ होती थी. बट रेव इज जस्ट अ प्लेस वे पीपल गो टू लिसन टू म्यूजिक and be themselves and enjoy.
Absolutely.
It does not always have to be associated with negative things.
Bilkul.
It's just a way to express yourself through dance and to music. I feel the trends that you can get meaning out of, you can use them as a tool.
The reason why I specifically asked about these two trends, because weddings can sometimes blur lines,
Yes.
right? And when I say blurred lines, I mean when I talk about boundaries. How do you handle guests when they come closer to you, especially, you being a male? I'm sure when I have personally seen on the reels that, women loves having good-looking DJs around them. So how do you handle the situation like these?
I think we are safe on that end. Women don't find me very good looking.
Ooh, I don't agree.
But to answer your question, yes, you are right. There are sometimes awkward moments,
Sure.
and sometimes in the heat of the moment, in the under the influence of certain kind of drinks, you can sway a bit. You can get swayed a bit. But at that time, you have to just show that, listen, I am working and it's an important job, by listening to them and sweetly persuading them to move little ahead, little further from you, and please let me do my job comfortably. I'm not comfortable. It is good to communicate.
Yeah.
It is good to tell them without them feeling offended, because right now or at that moment, maybe it is at 3 a.m. in the morning or 3:30, 5 a.m. in the morning. People are not sometimes themselves in that heat of the moment. It is not to say that they will always be like that.
Yeah.
Probably at that time. And you have to, as a artist or a performer, you have to understand that they have been dancing for so many hours. They may have consumed a little more than they could or they should have, and you have to respect those boundaries. If they cannot, if their lines are blurred, your lines are not.
Absolutely. This is exactly what I wanted to listen, and then you said it.
They might not have boundaries, you do. Maybe at that time they might not have boundaries,
Yeah.
but you always will.
Have you ever had someone control your console and say that आज तो भाई बजाएगा बस, you will not do it? Because wedding एक ऐसा space है where you can't be rude to anyone. Sometimes it can be groom's brother, sometimes it can be groom's friend, and then you're standing and being very very kind and saying no, I will play for you. Why are you saying this? मैं करता हूँ जितना भी you're trying hard, but this one saying bro, today I'm going to be a DJ. So what do you do in this situation?
बहुत relevant सवाल पूछा है आपने. I think this is very important, and it happens a lot. Sometimes when you are performing and the dance floor is really warmed up and everybody is having good time, someone will come to you and say, मैं DJ हूँ, मैं अपने कॉलेज में प्ले करता था, ये सब मेरे दोस्त हैं, मैं प्ले करूँगा आज म्यूज़िक. And to that, how I take it is कि why don't we play together for some time?
Ooh.
Let's just play together. Why don't you bring your music? You plug it in. I'll play one song, you play one song. But it sometimes also happens that it is communicated to you before. It happened to me once in Bangalore. I was performing at a very, very hyped up venue. And the groom's father, they're a very famous family. I would not like to take the name. Very, very famous family. And the groom's father called him and his friend a DJ duo. In Amsterdam, where they live, they would perform music every often, twice or thrice a week at a separate bar. So it was communicated to me that my father and his friend will come and perform for a couple of hours, maybe 1 hour. Will you be okay with it? If it is communicated to you before that someone from the crowd will come and do it, it is, yes, of course, I would not mind it. But when I see you're obviously under the influence, and every DJ wants to showcase their talent, every artist wants to showcase their talent, and if you see a stage in front of you where you can, which is accessible to you very easily, it is very difficult to hold yourself back.
Yeah.
And I respect that. मैं जब शुरू कर रहा था, मुझे भी लगता था हर पब में जाके, हर क्लब में जाके, हर बार में जाके, हर वेडिंग में जाके, हर इवेंट पे जाके मैं जाके रिक्वेस्ट करूँ, मैं भी डीजे हूँ, थोड़ा सा प्ले करूँ. बैक इन द डे. एंड आई टोटली रिस्पेक्ट कि अगर किसी को ये आर्ट आती है, उसको वो स्टेज एक्सेसिबल लग रहा है, तो एक तो ये आपके लिए कॉम्प्लीमेंट है कि वो आपके पास आके ये बोल सके. तो आपने उनको इतना कंफर्टेबल फील कराया है पहले तो, कि वो आपको आके बोल रहे हैं कि भाई मैं भी प्ले करता हूँ, मैं भी प्ले करूँगा. और आपको ये जानने के लिए कि वो पार्टी को अपलिफ्ट करेंगे कि नहीं कर पाएंगे, उसके लिए मैं एक तरीका और एक हैक बता रहा हूँ. आप उनको बोलिए, ऑफ कोर्स दिस इज़ योर बेस्ट फ्रेंड्स वेडिंग, दिस इज़ योर कजन्स वेडिंग, दिस इज़ योर ब्रदर्स वेडिंग, लेट्स आस्क हिम. इफ ही सेज, then of course you can come and perform. And this is option 1. Option 2 is, let's do a jam together, brother. Let's do a jam together. This is brilliant. High five. Let's do a jam together. And if he agrees, you see the level that he's performing at. And if you have confidence in that level, then you say, you know what? I'll leave you for the next 20 minutes alone. Why don't you do what you want to do? Let's take them on a journey.
It takes a lot to do this.
I'll take a break for 20 minutes. I'll only come back at this time. Is it okay with you? And if you feel that maybe they're not up to the mark and they need a little more practice and they need a little more time at it, you keep playing with them and you keep taking over just a little slowly, nudge them that, let me put this next song and see what happens. Let's try this song and see what happens. He will realize that you are in a subtle way telling him that the song that you're choosing, or maybe the way that you're playing, will not resonate with the crowd right now.
Yeah.
The vibe does not support it. Ever so slightly. These are small nuances that you have to see, and they only comes with experience. But I'm telling you, I'm telling all the DJs who are listening and who might be listening, all the other artists, they can be singers who would come and tell the band that I want to sing. They can be any other people also. You tell them, let me hand over a mic to you. Let's do a duet. Let's sing together. Let's play together. Let's perform together.
Yeah.
And you see their level. And if you have confidence in their level, you leave them to it. It is their friend's wedding after all. If it is their brother's wedding or their cousin's wedding or whoever, after all, and when the bride or the groom comes to you and say, what the hell is going on? You say, hello, he's your cousin. He came up to me and says, I want to perform. So I give him 10 minutes or 15 minutes. If you want me to take it back, you go tell him and I'll take it back. I'm right here. I'm not going. I'm only standing behind. I'm giving him his space, giving him his 10 minutes of fame.
But Siddharth, it takes a lot to let anyone come into your space because I have seen people getting offended, and they most of the time they would love to have their bouncers standing, on the stage. Ki, no, you can't go near to the DJ because he's playing, he's into his space. But then listening to such a veteran talking about that, why not? I mean, it's such a personal space, and if they want to come and enjoy it, so let them.
It's their day also, yeah.
Absolutely envy that, and I respect that, and I really hope that rather than trying the offensive way, they should definitely choose thoda प्यार वाला रास्ता. So I totally love that about you. अभी ना आप थोड़ी देर पहले मैं आई डोंट नो हाउ आई मिस दैट क्वेश्चन. अभी आप थोड़ी देर पहले बात कर रहे थे कि एक रेजिडेंशियल डीजे भी इतना कमा लेता है. आप बात कर रहे थे कुछ पैसों से रिलेटेड. I really want you to talk a little bit about money because I don't know why people find it so uncomfortable. How much a DJ makes in terms of money in India, especially in weddings, from low to premium? Low to premium in the sense like a person like you come in a premium category because you've spent so many years in the industry, and someone who's just starting out. So how much can you expect them to earn?
Good question. So yeah, this is very important to address. There are two things. One, DJing खाली पैसे के लिए मत करो. DJing लोगों को एंटरटेन के लिए करो, एंटरटेन करने के लिए करो. उसके थ्रू पैसा आता है तो बहुत अच्छी बात है. But if you are saying that this will be my bread and butter and I want to run my family through it and I want to get through my financial problems through DJing, then first be a good DJ. As I always said, there's a difference between being a DJ and being a good DJ. There's a thin line. Once you are good and people see value in your performance, they will pay you your price. If you have created something that people will come for, they will be willing to pay you your price. Towards the other side, what is a good amount of money or a bad amount of money or a certain amount of money a DJ can earn through weddings? It depends. When I started out back in the 90s, towards the end, I would go for as low as 1,500 rupees for 3 hours or 4 hours performance. And I used to perform with my best friend. He's now not in the country. And me and him would share that 1,500 rupees also to play at a wedding or to play at a bar, to play at a club. But then slowly, steadily, we used that money to get more music, gain more experience, play more weddings, and kept increasing our price, ever so slightly, so that you come to a comfortable level. Before seeing उसको इतना पैसा मिल रहा है, मुझे उससे ज़्यादा मिलना चाहिए. Or before saying that, or before thinking that, it is important to uplift your art and uplift your experience so much that when you ask that price, people are willing to pay. There will always be value in experience. There will always be value in right technicalities. There will always be value in quality. Good DJs today earn as much as 3 lakhs, 5 lakhs, 7 lakhs for wedding, for a single night. Trust me. So anywhere between 25,000 to 5 lakhs. People
Can I please become a DJ? I'll do everything it takes to learn the craft. I would be very happy to do so.
just become a DJ won't suffice.
See, I
Giving it
wanted
time.
that. Yeah.
Giving it time, giving it space, giving
Yeah.
it, giving मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी.
Say that. Fire is important.
I have always said it, and I will say it again. It takes time to be good at something.
Absolutely.
Good things come to those who wait.
बट आपको नहीं लगता है कि अपने क्लाइंट को आप ये कह सको कि मैं इतना डिजर्व करता हूँ, रिक्वायर्स अ गुड पोर्टफोलियो, एंड वहाँ पर Instagram comes in the picture. I think while ago when we were sitting offline and we were talking about this, that how you were doing such an amazing work, but the day your brother joined you, everything just changed because आप अपने उस क्राफ्ट को प्रेजेंट कर पा रहे थे. There was this platform which is very very important, right? तो मुझे आपसे ये जानना है कि definitely Instagram is important, definitely content is important, definitely you need to put it every day what you're doing and let the world know, but it comes with a price in terms of आजकल हम एक नया कॉन्सेप्ट देखते हैं वेडिंग स्पेस में. Everybody comes with their own photographer, videographer, and it creates chaos. I see a choreographer comes with a videographer. I see, of course, photographer तो आता ही है, then decor, then planner, then DJ, then band. And the person who's actually shooting the wedding gets baffled that what am I supposed to do because everybody is in my frame. And then when you ask them that I'm hired for this, so what should I do? So everybody is doing their jobs. What do you think? How can we solve this? Because I don't understand ki if someone is shooting the DJ, what that person is going to do to shoot performances, to decor, to what's happening behind the scene. I need to understand from you that what do you usually do when something like this happens? And do you also go with someone along with you?
Very, very good question. Many a times we've been told, and we like to take that permission beforehand, that listen, we don't have a photographer, but my brother or my manager or someone from my crew will always be recording from a corner.
Okay.
Or from the side. He will not come in your space. But nonetheless, we will be recording. And sometimes some faces will come in those videos. We don't want to breach anybody's private space.
Love that.
We don't want to invade anybody's privacy. It's always better to tell your client, let your client decide. Or you can put in your contract that there will be a photographer or a videographer coming with me. And if they say no, then you put another point. Will I be able to source some material from your photographer, the official photographer of the wedding? And can you also communicate that to your photographer that maybe some moments that he has captured where I am also shown
Playing, yeah.
performing or interacting with the crowd or whatever, where my skill can be showcased,
Yeah.
can I get those moments from your photographer? But it is one trend that everybody is getting onto is taking their own photographer. I have struggled with it. I was told, I was not a very social media savvy guy, but I was told that if you do not do this, you will not grow. And I was doing, as I said, I did all the wrong things to get to where what the right thing is.
Yeah.
The only formula with me was there was no formula. So I had to do all the mistakes and learn. It is important to showcase your work. It is also important to never invade anybody's private space.
I need to do this. See, it's very rare of someone to sit here and say this because अगर शायद कोई और होता तो मुझे सिर्फ यही बोलते कि how should we present our work then? My problem is not that you're shooting yourself. My problem comes when I see someone who's not even relevant to capture
Yes.
a part of ceremony Why are you doing this?
Yes, and you are in the frame of lot of other official photographers.
Absolutely.
Where your face is not required. It's not that you're bad looking. It's just
Yeah.
that you're not required there right now. Your job is to capture moments that the DJ or the artist or the decor is creating by from the sidelines. There are very good lenses out there. We can take close-up pictures from the corners, from the
Yeah.
sides, without being in the face of anybody, without intruding anybody's private moments or private times when they're enjoying their dancing their heart out, and you're going in their face and making a video and zoom in and zoom out or doing whatever. They don't know. They think that you're the official photographer.
Yeah.
But little did they know that they will appear on DJ Siddharth's page,
Yeah, oh my
which they
God.
might not like.
Yes.
So it is very important to have a contract. Nowadays, it is even more so that you tell or you have it signed and have as many things in black and white as you can. It is as important as payment terms.
Absolutely.
Because- yeah.
Do you sign contracts before going?
Signing contract maybe not, but we sign contracts whenever we can. Otherwise, we mail everything to them.
So sending your terms and conditions.
Yes, they will. We will make sure that we'll put it in a legal way, in a legal format, and either by WhatsApp or by mail, it is communicated to them.
Love that. Okay.
And we've been told not to. I have performed at celebrities' functions and parties and weddings where I've been told not to use reels, not to take out cameras, not to bring your phones in. And it is perfectly all right. I'm hired to do a job. I'm hired to make them happy. Let me
Yeah.
do that. And if that celebrity does not want to feature on my Instagram page, how can I stop him?
बिल्कुल. बट कभी ऐसी कोई वेडिंग याद है आपको जहाँ पर आपको लगा हो यार कि यार फाइनली डीजे सिद्धार्थ हैज अराइव्ड. आई मीन दिस इज व्हाट आई वांटेड, दिस इज व्हाट आई वांटेड टू डू, दिस इज वेयर आई वांटेड टू बी. ऐसा वो दिन आ चुका है आपकी लाइफ में? इफ यू वांट टू शेयर.
ऐसे कई मोमेंट आए हैं और ऐसे मोमेंट हर बार आते रहेंगे या आज तक आते रहे हैं, क्योंकि every time I'm going on to the stage, I'm that little kid some decades ago who was going on the stage for the first time.
वाओ.
मेरे को नहीं पता कि ये क्या बनने वाला है. मैंने थोड़ा सा प्लान किया है उनसे बात करके, जो ब्रीफ मिला मुझे, मैं थोड़ा सा प्लान किया है या मैं कुछ सोच के आया हूँ कि आज ये वाइब बनाऊंगा या ये करूँगा, और ज़रूरी नहीं है वो बने. इट इज़ नेवर इन योर हैंड्स. आप जो सोच कर आए हो या आपने कुछ भी नहीं सोचा है वैसा हो जाएगा, या आप जो सोच कर आए हो वो कभी भी नहीं होगा. बट इन सब चीज़ों के बीच में कुछ मोमेंट्स ऐसे होते हैं जो आपको लगता है कि यार यही तो चाहिए था, यही तो होना चाहिए था. चाहे वो 3 बजे सुबह हो या 11 बजे रात को हो या कभी कभी 6 बजे 6 o'clock in the morning. It has happened with me that people are dancing and it's been a very long time, and my manager is looking at me and telling me, हाँ जी कब तक? And I am telling him no.
अभी तो मज़ा आ रहा है
अभी
मुझे.
हाँ अभी तो चलेगा. And 6 o'clock it's already about to be sunrise. There was one moment when it touched my heart. I saw the bride's father rush to me. I thought maybe he's coming to tell me to stop the music.
Okay.
That it's 6 o'clock in the morning. We have this function tomorrow. We have that function tomorrow. We have these rituals. आप म्यूजिक बंद कर दीजिए. But when he came, he smiled and he hugged me and he said that with wet eyes. I saw that he said that we never knew music can bring so much joy. You made our already beautiful day a much better day.
Wow.
And it happens. And these are the moments. And there are several other moments that I can talk about. But
I know. It just.
yeah,
Sorry.
there are some moments that you feel should last forever.
एंड जब आप ये बात बोल रहे थे ना, अभी सुबह मेरी एक ब्राइड ने मुझे फ़ोन किया एंड शी वाज टेलिंग मी, शनाया तू ना सबसे ज़्यादा वेडिंग पे मुझे रुलाती है. मुझे व्हेनेवर आई लुक एट यू, मैंने आई डोंट थिंक मैं ये सोच के इतना रोई हूँ कि आई एम गोइंग अवे फ्रॉम माई मॉम, but every time I looked at you, you made me cry. So then I sent her the photos and she was like, but jitni meri roti hui photos aayi hain, I loved all of them. So we were just having a little banter and little conversation. After, I kept the phone down, I actually told Nitin that हम जो ये ट्रॉफीज़ में अवार्ड्स आते हैं ना, हम सिर्फ और सिर्फ उसकी बात करते हैं, बट हम उस अवार्ड की बात नहीं करते जो कि हमें ये छोटी छोटी कॉन्वर्सेशंस में मिलता है.
Yes.
The real acknowledgement is our biggest reward as an artist. And I really hope कि ये जो सुकून मिलता है ना इन कॉन्वर्सेशन से, जो हैप्पीनेस मिलती है, नो मैटर आप कितने बड़े हो जाओ, आप अपनी लाइफ में क्या अचीव कर लो, बट आज भी, when you dress up, you look at people and say that somebody's going to tell me I'm looking nice. Because you love acknowledgement, you love listening
Yes,
to
yes.
the appreciation. So I totally loved what you're saying. Now my opposite question to you. Kabhi aisa hua hai where you felt totally disrespected and you wanted to walk away from that wedding?
नहीं ऐसा I've been fortunate enough to never feel that way. कभी कभी मुझे ऐसा लगता था कि अगर इन लोगों ने डांस नहीं करना तो मुझे क्यों बुलाया, बट बाद में मुझे समझ में आया कि इट इज़ गोना बी एन आफ्टर पार्टी. सब चेंज करने गए हैं, चेंज करके पजामा पार्टी या कुछ ड्रेस कोड है उनका कुछ जो शायद वेडिंग प्लानर या कोई मुझसे कम्युनिकेट नहीं कर पाया, या वो पॉइंट मिस हो गया कहीं पे, और उसके 1 या 1.5 घंटे बाद मैं देखता हूँ वो सब आते हैं, तो वो कुछ टाइम की फ्रस्ट्रेशन जो होती है वो एक्चुअली में होती नहीं है. बट एट दैट टाइम व्हेन यू आर गोइंग टू परफॉर्म देयर आर 10,000 फीलिंग्स, 10,000 थिंग्स इन योर हार्ट एंड इन योर माइंड, एंड योर इमोशंस आर हाइटेंड, एंड आपके अंदर बहुत एंग्जाइटी है और आपको नहीं पता क्या होने वाला है, और आप सडनली जाके ऊपर मुँह करके देखा स्टेज पे कोई भी नहीं है, डांस फ्लोर पे कोई भी नहीं है, और आप सोच रहे हो कि क्या गलत कर रहे हो आप, पर आप कुछ गलत नहीं कर रहे. वो लोग वहाँ से रूम्स में गए हैं और वो वापस तैयार होके आएंगे, ये आपको नहीं पता. और जब आपको ये पता लगता है कि वो लोग आए हैं, उस समय जो सांस और जो ऑक्सीजन मिलता है, एक ऑक्सीजन स्टार्व्ड आदमी को जब ऑक्सीजन मिलता है उस टाइम, एंड आप कहते हो कि अब तो बस मैं इनको नहीं छोड़ूंगा, अब तो दे विल डांस देयर हार्ट आउट, दिस इज व्हाट आई वांटेड, दिस हियर इज माय चांस, let me show them a great time, let me show them a good time, let me include everybody, and let's enjoy togetherness, everybody is together, let's just do it.
Talking about frustration, don't you think that it's very easy to say कि उस टाइम पे frustration होती है, but कहीं ना कहीं वो कुछ तो ऐसा दवा होता है कि it just keeps coming out again and again. Like for example, when you're in wedding season, तो वो हर रोज़ you're facing this, कभी कुछ, तो ऐसा DJ क्या कर सकते हैं, या for that matter कोई भी artist ऑफ सीजन में क्या कर सकता है to take care of their own mental health, so that when any situation like this arises, so they know that it's just for a certain period of time, I can definitely control it.
Yes.
And do you believe in mental health or not?
I'm glad you've asked me this question. I think mental health is one topic there should be enough talk about. People do not talk about it. People think that it is not right, but it is the single most important thing to talk about and to tell people how to deal with it. These small frustrations keep building up inside you, and that pent up anger can then result into something that is not welcome, either by you, by people close to you, or by people that you're performing for. In the off season, I realized this pretty late in my life, and I wish I had realized this sooner, because शायद पहले ये कर लेना चाहिए था. मैं खूब मेडिटेशन की तरफ गया अपने आप को शांत करने के लिए, अपनी एंग्जाइटीज़ को शांत करने के लिए. इट इज़ ऑफ utmost important, because आप एक रेस में भाग रहे हो. यू आर इन अ रेस that, oh my God, I have to be better than this, I have to be better than him, I have to be better than her, I have to be better than that guy or this guy, I want to play here, I want to play there, this club, this venue, this wedding, and you are just running, you're running through life. उसको रुक के एक बार सांस लेके कैसे देखना है कि from a broader perspective, from a bird's eye view, उसको रुकने के लिए, अपने आप को शांत करने के लिए एक आर्ट है, उसको मेडिटेशन कहते हैं. to find that mental peace, mental calm, inner peace, inner calm, aligning your chakras. I mean, I don't want to go deep into it, but all I want to say is that it is very, very important to take care of your mental health, take care of your health, and then mental health, because everything is inside your body, is within you. चाहे कोई बीमारी है, चाहे कोई बीमारी नहीं है, सब आपके अंदर है, उसका क्योर भी आपके पास है, उसके अंदर ही है.
Yeah.
अपनी मेंटल हेल्थ को प्लीज़ वो मत कीजिए, इग्नोर मत कीजिए. अगर आपके कुछ ट्रिगर पॉइंट्स हैं उनको पहचानिए, उन पे काम कीजिए, अपने आप को शांत करने की कोशिश कीजिए. गुस्सा आए उस टाइम जो बोलना है उससे पहले 2 या 3 सेकंड का पॉज लो, उसके बाद जो बोलना है उसको ठीक से आर्टिकुलेट करके बोलो, सब ठीक हो जाएगा. द बेस्ट वे टू डू इट, और फॉर बिगिनर्स और हु वांट टू स्टार्ट इन दिस, इज just take a pause before you're speaking anything. Whether you are happy or you're sad, you're depressed, you're frustrated, you're irritated. If you start pausing for 1, 2, or 3 seconds, you'll see things changing around you, and for a positive way, in a positive way. Then you can join a meditation course, or you can dig deep inside you and see how to calm yourself down, because come November, come October, you'll again be on that bandwagon, you'll again be on the bus, you'll again be on the road, you'll again be on a flight after flight after flight, stage after stage after stage, people after people. People will not know you're coming from a traumatic experience or a good experience or a bad experience. They would want you to be there 100%. And if you cannot find a way to calm yourself before delivering your 100%, you'll never be able to.
I never knew this side of you. And मैं जब से बैठी हूँ तब से मैं इन बीट्स को बहुत नज़दीक से देख पा रही हूँ और समझने की कोशिश कर रही हूँ कि वेदर इट्स जस्ट अ स्टाइल और वेदर इट हैज़ सम सॉर्ट ऑफ मीनिंग. But while you were talking about spirituality, so I could understand that no, it comes from a very deeper space.
Yes.
And I'm glad that a person like you, जिनको कहते हैं ना, जैसे जब आप किसी के सिर्फ बारे में सुनते हो कि जैसे कहा कि किसी ने एरोस्टिस है ये, सो आपके दिमाग में पहला नोशन ये आता है कि ओ शी इज़ वेरी कूल है ना, ये तो ट्रैवल करती होगी, या एक नोशंस बने होते हैं. ऐसे ही आई फील कि हर एक इंसान के जो वो काम करता है उसके नोशंस बने होते हैं. लाइक डीजेस के लाता है, ओ ये तो डेफिनेटली दारू पीता होगा, उसको उससे थोड़ी ना कोई मतलब होगा स्पिरिचुअलिटी से. बट सी यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट मेंटल हेल्थ, सी यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट एजुकेशन, सी यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट हाउ इट्स इम्पॉर्टेंट टू गिव एजुकेशन बैक टू योर कम्युनिटी.
It is very
So all those things coming from someone we've thought, I think we know them enough. So we definitely don't know them enough, and I really don't want this podcast to end for sure because I was enjoying so much.
I'm enjoying being here. And trust me, some of the things that I've spoken to you about today, I've never spoken.
I'm so happy.
मैंने बोला ही नहीं है किसी को, या किसी ने मुझसे ऐसी बात करी ही नहीं है. So kudos to you, and as I was saying this to you before, you should call yourself as the voice of the weddings.
Thank you
There
so
should be a
much.
category for you, voice of weddings. Yeah, the
Thank you.
voice of the year.
Thank you so much. You've been like super, super, super kind and humble. मुझे लगता है कि सीज़न 2 ख़त्म होने के बाद मुझे इस काउच को कहीं पे तो अच्छे से डिस्प्ले करना चाहिए, बिकॉज दिस काउच हैज़ लिटरली बिकम सो लेजेंडरी कि यहाँ पर इतने लोग आए हैं, इतना कुछ हमें सिखा कर गए हैं. एंड माई मॉम एवरी टाइम शी सेज दैट जब भी तू पॉडकास्ट कर रही होती है तो ऑलवेज ट्रीट योर सेल्फ एज अ स्टूडेंट, right? Never think that you are just a host and
Yes.
somebody is just going to tell you and then you just answer, pick up any other question and ask. So I am seeing the change because of you guys. I have so many questions to ask and I do not want to end this. But to end on a fun note or to know you more better, I've got some questions. It would be better if you can answer them in one line, one word, however you would want to, so that I don't feel that I missed upon anything.
This is gonna be tough.
Absolutely. But there will be a hamper.
Coffee with Shania. Let's edit that. Don't put it. Coffee with Shania.
It's good, no?
Okay, then put it.
How do you stay grounded as an artist?
Don't think that you're a celebrity, and you're not. You're not. You're just an artist, and you're there to entertain everybody. If you feel too much about yourself, which you should not, if you feel too much about yourself, then the celebrities are the people who hired you. You should make them feel that way rather than feeling yourself.
Bang on. Is DJing spiritual or just creative?
It is both. I think creativity comes from spirituality.
And how do you protect your energy?
Not get too jealous or to see or to feel scared of what others are doing and what others would think about you. You save energy, you keep your calm, you say your prayers before getting onto the stage, you get into a mind space, you go there, you perform.
Do you think your music can heal someone?
Yes, of course. I read it somewhere also, and I am a true believer of uh, music is for the soul. Music can heal soul.
Wow.
And something that I made out of it was if the mood is not right, change the song.
Love that. Since you're a very spiritual being, have you ever felt something bigger while performing? Maybe a sense of his presence or something of that sort when you were feeling totally low?
Yes,
Talk about that.
I've always felt a guiding light, and I just close my eyes and I ask the question.
And you get the answer.
Whatever is the question, music is the answer.
Wow. Amidst noise, lights, and crowd, what stills you?
Now,
Woo! What reminds you why you're doing this every day?
every moment of togetherness, inclusivity, every moment of that happiness, every half smile, every side glance, every air high five, every air guitar, every air drumming, all the expressions. There are a lot.
You played for stadiums, you played for IPL, you played for big celebrities. Is there anything which is more sacred than weddings?
No, the only thing that I thrive for while playing music is seeing the happiness on people's faces when they hear the song and they hear me perform. And if I can invoke that emotion in them, that's everything.
And someone listening to you right now wants to be a DJ and wants to walk that path that you have already walked, what would you tell them?
Follow your passion. Never, ever, ever stop. Just keep following your passion. It is closer than you think it is.
Is the job of a DJ to hype the room or to mirror the truth? Woohoo!
Caught me off guard. Yes, it is a DJ's job to hype the room. It is a DJ's job to make people jump and dance and scream and shout. It is a DJ's job to make people happy. It is a DJ's job to do his job. Yeah.
All right, I think we have no choice but to definitely give you the hamper.
Wow.
This is something very, very special for us because I totally feel that जब हम sustainability की बात करते हैं, if we don't work for sustainability, then what's the use of talking about sustainability, right? So this one from my home to yours, and thank you so
Wow.
much.
Thank
you once again for joining this conversation. I am blessed, and I don't know whether you believe in the supreme power or not. I
do.
totally
I
do.
do. Yeah.
And I totally feel that he's guiding all of us for better. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me, and congratulations to the team to put together such a beautiful show.
Thank you. Woohoo! Back up.
My experience was amazing. I did not know, first of all, I did not know I could talk so much. I did not know I will say things that I never have spoken before. I think this platform and platforms like these are very important for the industry. I have already told Shania that you should change the name to Voice of the Weddings. It is actually giving voice to people, to artists, to vendors, to everybody included in the industry to come and show their side of the story and share their side of the story. It is very important, I think, and she's doing a beautiful job at it.